Hello, welcome to our revision session. This is paper 2, number 7 of 2023. This topic is statistics. Okay, so let us look at the basic of statistics. You have to know what is mean, what is median, and what is mode. That is statistics 1. And you have to know how to draw histogram and frequency polygon. And in histogram, you need to know also how to draw the median line. Hopefully we shall cover all those, God willing. But let us look at this and pay special attention to what you can score within your limit first. So at Form 2 level, mean, mode, median should be very comfortable. You should be very comfortable with those. Now here we are given a table, and if you look at this table, it's not a very bad table. It's not very long. Now, in Form 4, in Statistics 2, you will also learn quartiles and percentiles. But quartiles and percentiles borrow a lot from the basic of median. In fact, once you are through with median, the quartiles and percentiles just fit in. Now, this is a question the literature I've left out. It is asking us about getting the upper quartile, which is abbreviated as Q3, the upper quartile. Before I go to specific of the question, the upper quartile, I've already said no mean, median, mode. No frequency polygon, histogram, and a median line on histogram. You will be at home. Here, the first thing you do when you are asked about median and quartiles, in fact, and percentiles, is to get the position of the item asked. There are two things. There is a position and there is an item in that position. For example, in a class, we may have, after exam, student getting different positions. So positions exist: first, second, third, fourth, fifth, 30th, 25th, and so on. Those are positions. But whoever occupies that position is what I'm referring to as an item. Now, if you take it in the context of class, I may ask in a class that who occupied position 10th? Position 10th. 10th is a position. Then I'll carry up my hand if I'm the one. Yes, it is me, sir. Odecho. So Odecho is the one occupying position 10. So there is an item and there is a position. Let us get the distinction. In other words, I've used the word item to signify what is in a particular position. I'm not an item, but it is Odecho in position 10. So position 10 is occupied by none other than Odecho. In another class, who occupied position 25? Maybe Lucy. So Lucy is different from position 25. There is a position and there is a person or an item. Right. So what do you do first? Whenever you're asked about percentiles, quartiles, and median, those ones, we tend to use the same formula, this formula. So let me explain. The first thing is try to get the position of the item asked. But before that, I think the first thing you should be able to do is to get cumulative frequency. So let us put QF. That's why I left that space. The first thing you get is cumulative frequency. In other words, you add systematically the frequencies. Our first frequency is 4, I write it 4. Then when you add 4 to 10, you get 14. When you get 14, you add 13, you get 27. When you add 27 to 8, you get 35. And here you get 40. In Form 4, that would also mean sigma F, addition of frequency. Sigma F, addition of frequencies. Cumulative frequency is a skill, and it has a specific way of writing. So please don't just use your calculator and then add and then you just give us 40. No, it is either a column or a row with specific figures in the boxes. Start with the first frequency in CF, then keep on adding the next figures of frequencies until you get the end. That end, in my case 40, in the mathematical table is denoted by sigma F, and in some maths tables, capital N. So you still start learning the terminologies. Now, having done that, so let us get it right. Anytime you are asked percentiles, quartiles, and median, CF must come first, CF. And we have seen how it comes about. Next is get the position. In our case, we are asked about Q3. Here, Q3, the upper quartile. So upper quartile position will be 3 out of 4 times the total frequency, which is 40. 3 out of 4 times total frequency, which is 40. So get position of the item asked. So in other words, I can write here now, this is equal to 3 out of 4 times 40, which is 30th. So this is 30th position. Now let me show you what it means by CF. CF is arrangement of the items. That I have 4 items which have to be arranged from number 1 up to 4. There are also some 10 items which have to be arranged on the same line. So they will start with position 5 up to 14. Get it? Then there will be other 13 items. We want to put them on the same straight line. They will start with 15 up to 27, then 28 up to 35, then this will be 36 up to 40. In other words, we have arranged the items in a straight line. These 4 items, A. So they will be position 1, position 2, position 3, position 4. Because there are 4, I have arranged them in a straight line. Then I'm given other items known as B. 10 of them, 10 Bs. So the first B will go to position 5. The next one, position 6. Next one, position 7. and so on up to position 14. I will have arranged the 10 B's. Then I'm given 13 C's. C's, eh? So, since this one ended with 14, then this 13 will start from position 15 to 27. And so on until my straight line will have position 1 up to position 40. After you have known this position, circle the required class. So I circle the required class is this. That. So you circle it. Why do we circle? It is the one which will generate the lower limit. It will generate the frequency to be used. So it generates lower limit and frequency. And therefore, you put them in the appropriate formula. So in my formula, this is the lower number. The preceding was 40. So I take 40 plus 41, I divide by 2, and I get that. Then position is 30. Subtract C. C is the previous cumulative frequency, or the last frequency, cumulative frequency before the particular class you have circled. Remember, it can be percentile, it can be median, it can be quartile. So you have to circle so that you are able to read the previous cumulative frequency. You circle it so that one, it generates the lower limit and the frequency to be used. So the lower limit and the frequency to be used must be within that circle. Then C is the previous cumulative frequency just before that circled class, which I have shown here. Then you multiply by interval. The interval of your class, you are given 41 to 45. So 41 to 45, you literally count. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Those are 5 items you are dealing with. They're the ones which come here. You multiply, compute this, and you get the final answer. I want you to do this. Same question we change. Instead of the upper quartile, do the same using the same table, lower quartile, and you get the median. You will be very okay. Lower quartile and get median. So try to practice how to get CF, number 1. And then how do you get the position? How do you circle it? And how, if you are able to generate the letters in the required formula. This formula is not given in any table. It is you to have it in your mind. I want us also to, as I conclude, to know how to score. So there are basic skills in every topic. Like now, I want you to score for yourself here. Score there. And then you score here, then you score there. You may score this is M1, this A1, and score here B1. So the very first mark, always, it is for you to have. And remember, you start low, you keep on building your confidence, do practice the right way, and you will get there. Thank you very much. I'll get now another one which will relate the letters in the table and the letters in the table and the question. Bye-bye. See you.